Free bikes for kids.
I found these suitably period forks to go on the Rockhopper. I love this backwards bridge on these forks. And the steer tube is maybe a little bit tall, but we're going to go quite tall on the setup here anyway. But yeah, no, so that fork is going on to the Rockhopper. So the fork is on. That super cool reverse bridge on it. I fitted the little stubby raggly stem. Re-greased the headset obviously while I was there. Found some gold spacers to match the gold chainring. Next is we get rid of these handlebars for something a bit different. So I'm not going to be using this LX shifter, so that can come off. And find another project for that, because it's actually quite a cool old shifter, but I'm thinking of something else for this particular build. Yeah, I'll make use of that at some point. So not everyone is just nip these up a sec, is a fan of alt bars, but obviously this is a restomod. Nipping those up gently a sec, have a look. This is a restomod and it's getting these, the OGs. I think it's going to look pretty cool when it's all done. So next is need to find a wheel set for it and then figure out what we're doing gearing wise. I do have this cassette here. Right, now I'm in the drawer of shifters, trying to find something to work with this 1x setup, all sorts in there. And we're going old school, bear with me, I do know what I'm doing, honest. Just hard to do it with one hand while you're filming, that's all. Here we go. 2, 3 with the right shifter for the right side of the bars. Wow, that took way longer than it should have. And then find my brake lever, which has fallen on the floor. And my left hand does not work properly. Brake lever, grip. Okay, we'll go from there. So I want to refit these original Diacomp levers. They're a little bit bashed up, but you know, they're the original ones from the bike. They're the right era. I can't figure out what I've done with the other one. So were any of you watching properly, and do you know what I've done with the other brake lever? Change of brakes due to an unforeseen compatibility issue. We've got these ROs on there now. Just the one brake on the front. I'm going to work out the spacing down here now. So we've got brakes, we've got shifters coming together. I'm filming as much as I can here, but I'm on my own. So chains on, 1x. I need to make some adjustments to the mech, just the B screw tension. The rest of the bike looks like this. It's coming along quite nicely, I think. A few little bits to finish and we'll put it on the ground and see what it looks like. So I wanted to rescue this old Rockhopper, and we've turned it into a bit of a resto mod. So we got the new fork on there, just a single disc brake, and friction shifting. And behind these, you sit behind these OG swept back bars from On One, which I love. Cleaned the paint up best I could, looks pretty good actually. And then single speed, massive cassette on the rear, that mech just about copes with. No brake on the rear. There is still a disc on the wheel because I've literally just thrown this thing together now. The original Specialized saddle still on there. Oh, nice short stumpy stem. She's sort of a urban semi gravel sort of restomod. I think those forks are a really good match for it, and I've kept the silver seat posts because of the silver forks, and also the brake is silver. But yeah, I think it's come out looking really good. I was quite pleased with it. It's just a bit of fun, you know. It's literally, again, a pad spin thing, so go easy. But yeah, bit of fun, and I used up a load of old parts and kept this nice retro frame in action and off the floor. So I've literally just discovered while I'm looking about this, these forks are the travel adjust versions, so you can wind the travel out on these forks. I'm winding that out now. I've just made the forks substantially longer. Hang on, let's see how far it goes. There you go. That's it at max travel. How cool is that? Travel adjust to. So that is now running a 1 by, I can't remember what that was, maybe a 34, and an 1146 on the back with that old LX, Dior LX mech, and that is because of friction shifting. Because if your shifting is not indexed, then the derailleur is just dumb and doesn't really know how many speeds it's running, so it's quite happy with this 10 speed setup. I've also changed out the wheels and tyres. So I got a pair of Mavic 717s on XT rims, and on the front it's a massive big chunky 2.4. On the back it's a 2.2 on a matching Mavic 717. So I've done a wheel upgrade too. The idea originally for this bike was it was going to be my cheap bike build off bike, which was a competition on social media between a few of the restomod guys, but I missed the deadline, just didn't have time to get it done. But that's why it's a bit of a part spin special, and because there was a maximum budget I think of 120 or 130 quid, which this would have come in under with all the second-hand and part spin bits on it. But yeah, missed the deadline, made it anyway, and really pleased with it. So first ride out on this, and ended up being a 35-mile off-road epic out with Eddie again on the retro bikes. It did 35 miles off-road, coastal path, muddy puddles, up to the bottom bracket in some of the puddles we were, and the bike was absolutely brilliant. Super comfy, bars are great, saddle, he's 30 years old, so I might change that, but everything else, brilliant. It was a really good ride, really pleased.